Hello everyone, welcome back to Alisa Lifestyle Vlog. In today's video, let's talk about H1b Visa. Many teachers prefer H1b Visa. Now let's talk about this kind of visa. What is H1b Visa and why many teachers prefer this over J1? Welcome back to Alisa Lifestyle Vlog and thank you so much for all your support and for subscribing to my YouTube channel. We are growing and I owe everything to you. Thank you so much for all your support and for your trust. So without further delay, let's start. H1b visa is a non-immigrant visa given to professionals who wants to work in the USA. It is a non-immigrant visa with dual intent. That means that if you have this kind of visa, you will have a chance to change it to green card if your employer is willing to sponsor you. This is the main reason why a lot of teachers prefer this kind of visa so that they could stay permanently in the USA. Who is eligible to get an H1b visa? Can you get H1b visa if you're outside USA? Yes. I got my H1b visa here in the US and my process was a bit easier compared to if you're gonna get it from outside USA. I already made a video on how I was able to get my H1b visa here in the USA. So if you are a J1 teacher who wants to get an H1b visa here in the US, please don't forget to check it out. So going back to our video, if you are in the Philippines and you want to come here in the USA and eventually stay permanently, well, H1b visa is for you. Now, who are eligible to get the H1b visa? First is you need to have a bachelor's degree or a higher degree that is related to the position you're applying. Second, you need to have at least 2 years of teaching experience or more. The more, the better. Most employers tend to offer this kind of visa to those teachers with long years of experience. Of course, they also do not want to spend their money if the applicant has no relevant experience. Most of the teachers who are offered with H1b visa are also those teachers who are handling subjects such as SPED, math, or science. But lately, I have been seeing a lot of teachers who are teaching in elementary who are getting H1b visa as well, as long as you have good number of years. Third and most important requirement for H1b visa is having a valid teaching license. And many teachers do not have this, especially if you are outside Philippines. And that is a big problem, right? But still, many teachers were able to come here and get their H1b. So it is possible. In today's video, let's talk about how to get Arizona teaching license when you are outside the USA. First important thing you must have is a job offer. You cannot process this emergency teaching certificate without a job offer. So how to process the Arizona emergency teaching certificate? First is you need to have your foreign credential evaluation. Next, a fee of $60. Third is a request for emergency certificate that will come from the superintendent of the school district that is willing to offer you the H1b visa. And final is your IVP fingerprint clearance card. This is the equivalent of NBI clearance in our country. How to process the IVP fingerprint clearance card when you are outside the USA? This is an equivalent for NBI clearance in our country. First is to create a free account at www.azdps.gov. Pay an amount of $68 with tax, and you must provide a US address where they can send the fingerprint document packet. Have your US contact person send the packet to you via DHL or FedEx for faster shipping. Once you have the packet, bring it to the nearest NBI station. The fee is 150 pesos and you need to pay through Land Bank. Then once you have this, you must send it back again to your US contact person, and your US contact person will then go to the US Postal Services because it has already a prepaid mailing label. Then you need to wait 6 to 8 weeks for your fingerprint card to arrive. Some states will require you to pass a certain exams before you can get a teaching license in the US. Now that you know who are eligible to get an H1b visa, let's talk about the process. How can you get an H1b visa offer? There are two ways. Lots of agencies are offering H1b visa right now but it is very costly. So make sure that you prepare yourself. The range is around $7,000 to $15,000. So yes, it is very expensive. Is it possible to get H1B through direct hiring? Yes, and lots of teachers were able to do it. So how can you get an H1B visa through direct hiring? First is you need to find a school. So just keep on applying. Now, after the interview and the school is willing to offer you a job, then you can discuss about the H1B visa. Many schools will tell you they cannot offer this sponsorship, and that's okay. But don't stop trying. So if the school is willing to offer you an H1B visa, that's good. All right. So usually what they will do is they will have their own immigration lawyer to process your H1B visa approval here in the USA. The process for H1B visa can take up to 3 to 6 months or 15 days approval. So how can you get that 15 days approval? By paying a premium processing. Some district can pay it for you, but mostly they won't. It's $2,500 to get a premium process for your H1B visa. Now, if your H1B visa has been approved here in the USA, they will send you an approval notice. And that is what you're gonna bring to the US Embassy during your embassy visa interview. If you already have your H1B visa stamp on your passport, then you are ready to process your POEA exit clearance or the OEC. This is different process than J1. In J1, you're just going to have like a seminar in CFO, but H1B is entirely different and I should say very difficult process. There is one question that you need to ask the district that is offering you an H1B visa. How many teachers have they petitioned for H1B? It doesn't matter what year, it's the overall number. Because if the number is beyond 5 teachers, POAA will not allow you to be hired through direct hiring. You need to be under a recruitment agency or a local agency that is connected with the POAA. If the school will say you're the first one or you're the third one, fourth one, you are still safe. So if that is the case, the school can directly work with the POEA to process your exit clearance so you can come and travel here in the USA. Again, it is very long and tedious process. Yes, it is not easy doing direct hiring through H1B. That's why many schools prefer to connect with a local agency to help them process the documents so the teacher can come to the USA with less hassle on the district part, especially that, of course, they're also very busy. So again, if the school has already petitioned more than 5 teachers, you will need to be connected with a local agency. That's why there was a teacher who were very thankful of my help through my YouTube channel that she got a job offer. Someone found out that she was under an agency, yes, because she has no choice. She was supposed to be hired through direct hiring, but the district already hired more than 5 teachers, so she was forced to be connected with an agency, and now she is going to the USA, though she paid a lot of money, but that's okay. I told her that's okay. H1B can help you get a green card, so that's still okay. That's a good investment, I should say. After you have your OEC, you are ready to fly to the USA. So as you can see, H1B visa is a good visa, but it's not easy to take. If you ask me, is H1B visa really better than J1? They have both disadvantages and advantages, and I will be talking about that in the next video. So please don't forget to check that out. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I was able to help you in my own little way. And guys, please continue supporting my channel. Please subscribe and share my videos to your friends who wants to come and teach in the USA. Till my next video. Bye everyone.